Meet Rebecca. She's one of my students, part of the Lean Body Breakthrough, came on board right at the start of the coronavirus, right in the thick of it. And I want to share with you some of the success, because I know I can talk about the success of my students, but what better than to actually have them on here to share. So welcome, Rebecca. Thanks for coming on and sharing your experience so far while working together.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. So first question, what made you reach out? What was the thing that said, you know what, I'm going to connect and I'm going to reach out to Mark and see if that program of his is going to be a good fit for me?
Well, like you had mentioned, I kind of found you during quarantine. I had a little bit of extra time being at home, and I was on Facebook more than I normally was. And I saw your videos, I saw your sunrises, and I saw your workouts, and I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to start following this guy because, you know, you were interesting to me and my health wasn't doing so great. So seeing all of your things on social media really, and I really connected with that, made me want to reach out to you and learn a little bit more about what you were doing.
Awesome. And it's not like you weren't distracted with kind of the start of the lockdown and all those types of things. And I think you got a hold of me right about when it started, right? Probably.
Yeah, we were maybe a weekend of the lockdown.
Yeah, great. So let me ask you this, because I know we had talked and you had shared you had some experience in other things, maybe gyms, and I can't remember if it was trainers or what have you, but was there anything skeptical about? Because a lot of people come in, they're curious, like, how does this whole online coaching work, and how is it going to help me? How is it going to work for me?
Right. I'd never done the online thing before. I had done some personal trainers for a few years in a gym. I've had tennis coaches before, you know, in person, but I was a little skeptical of the online part. But after talking to you and kind of seeing what you did with your program, you know, I thought that I'd give it a try.
Yeah, awesome. So we started, it was the end of March then, like right towards the end of March. So now we're three and a half months later. I would say is, let's just jump right into it. Let's talk about results. People want to know, like, what happened in that time frame from the end of March, really the start of April through now. What kind of results have you been getting?
Yeah, I've been really happy. I've lost 22 pounds and, you know, I can tell my size is different. I'm fitting into clothes that were kind of in the back of my closet. So that's exciting to me. Not only the weight loss, but just my body changing.
Yeah, awesome. That's so awesome. And, you know, one of the things I always ask is for the vision. Like, what is one thing to take the weight off? And I share this all the time, is my goal as a coach is to ensure that you don't ever put that weight back on. And I know that looks a lot different for a lot of different people. And what it means is, like, what's your why? Why do you want to do it? And I know we talked about jeans just a few minutes ago, having a pair of jeans. Was there anything else that, as far as your results, are helping you to do now that maybe you weren't able to do before?
Yeah, sure. I mean, part of my why was just feeling better and getting healthier. So not only, you know, am I fitting into clothes and I have those jeans I want to get into, it's just helping me with my goal of overall health, being able to get back on the tennis court. I haven't been able to do that. Just gaining some strength and some confidence, really, to do some new things.
Great. And I guess my other question to you is, as far as how hard was it for you to get started as far as the exercise? Because one of the things that people get involved in any kind of program or a coach or a trainer or a gym is that it gets really complicated. So one of the things that I think I'm very proud about is sharing that it's simplified. So can you just share some of the things that your daily kind of things that you have to do for me during the week, and just challenges and struggles, things that are easy to do?
Sure. I mean, I think it's very simple. You know, you have the app that tells you what exercises to do. You also give a very simple meal plan just to follow. So to me, I needed that structure, and you provide that in a really simple way, and it doesn't take a lot of time.
Yeah, that's really important, that what you just said at the end too. All of it is, but it doesn't take a lot of time. I think, unfortunately, a lot of times we think it just takes so much time to really focus on the food you eat and having the calorie count, which I don't make you do any of that. Have you counted calories once since you've been on my program?
No, not at all.
Have you needed to go to a gym for any of your workouts?
No, you don't even need equipment.
Yeah. And how long are your workouts taking you on average?
Oh my gosh, less than 30 minutes, you know.
Yeah, so you're able to lose 22 pounds. We're in the 22 pounds in the last couple of months, and doing it without having to do workouts that are any longer than 30 minutes. having any kind of crazy type of diets or worried about calorie counting. And while I know we're still about midway in pursuit to those genes you want to be in at 22 pounds down, I think the results are in and you're kicking some butt.
Oh, thanks. No, I feel great. I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, and I am too. I think you've been such a great student, and what you're doing is following the plan. Anybody can have all the nutrition advice and exercise and best workouts, but if they don't follow the plan, that's basically right there in front of them, then there's no way to get results. Right. So with that, who would you recommend this for? If there was, let's just say, somebody that you think would be a really good fit for this program, who would you suggest getting a hold of me?
Oh my gosh, I would say anyone that feels like they've kind of lost their way fitness-wise, health-wise, busy moms, dads, anyone whose schedule is really hectic, but they want to gain control of their health again. You're the perfect person for that because you make it simple and it's easy and it's doable. I mean, if I can do it, anyone can do it. You know, I've got a busy life, kids, family, the whole thing, and I've been able to do all of that, I think, with great success so far. And I know that I can take it further.
That's awesome. And I appreciate your compliments too, but really at the end of the day, I'm just giving you the guidance. I'm giving you the roadmap. You still have to find the treasure, right? And I know the treasure, we're about halfway there, 22 pounds down. We're working towards that, those genes that you have. I'm excited for it. And I just wanted to share some of that success for you. If you've been kind of like on the fence, there's a lot of people that'll watch these videos and they'll watch the success stories, and they've been following me maybe for the last couple of months or last couple of years. And they're like still waiting to jump over the fence, and you can still sit on the fence, or you can take that next step to see my program's not a good fit. I understand. Rebecca, the only way she knew whether or not the lean body breakthrough was a good fit for her is by booking a call, and we discussed it, and it ended up being a perfect fit. Not only that, she's getting the body back that she's always wanted, and I'm excited to be a part of that journey with her.